Yo, good morning. This is one of my last vlogs in the last week of me living in Utah. Oh, Utah. I will miss you. Gang, are we missing Utah? Are we excited to move? Honestly, I think they fucked with Utah. I think my cats actually really liked Utah. Good morning, guys. Today is the 20th and I move on the 26th, so I leave in 6 days. I've been packing, throwing stuff away, getting ready for this move for so long, and I still have so much to do. I'm gonna slow down a little bit today and have one of my classic Utah vlogs. Just one more day in Utah, enjoying Utah things before it really is just grinding, packing, throwing stuff away, and moving. But first, your boy needs to shave. I'm not gonna lie, I've actually enjoyed Utah quite a bit. I've achieved a lot of things I wanted to achieve out here. I probably would have never gotten sober in 2024 if I didn't move out here. I got to see some of the prettiest nature I've ever seen. And of course, is where I started the Party Never Ends tour. I think if I didn't move to Utah and tried to do that anywhere else, I probably wouldn't have been as successful. And Utah is actually one of the places I've lived the longest. I hate shaving, bro, but it's a necessity. So today we got one last Utah vlog. So we're gonna hit a classic Utah day. So we're gonna shave real quick, go to the gym. When I first moved to Utah, I did a crumble cookie review. And I've kind of done a few on and off throughout the years. So I think I gotta go do one more. And of course, I gotta go back and enjoy the crumble cookie, where it all started, the first place it all started. Got a fresh shave, feels amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now we gotta head to the gym. I gotta throw a shirt on real quick. Bro, it's low-key so sad seeing my apartment completely empty out. All my stuff's pretty much packed up. And honestly, I didn't have a lot of room for a lot of stuff. I had to throw a lot of it away. My dumpster's been looking extra full, just from all the crap I've been throwing away in it. It's kind of sad, this is my last Utah vlog. But all good things must come to an end. About to go to the gym right now. Do some quick shoulders and cardio. With the album and preparing to move, I haven't done as much cardio as I'd like, and I've still been weightlifting and really trying to bulk up, so I'm looking a little thick. And today's vlog's definitely not gonna help my cardio grind, but when in Utah. Let's just pray and hope the gym is empty so I can record a morning workout. The gym is ours, guys. I have a lot of memories in this gym. I feel like this gym will be special to me. I spent a lot of time in this gym, recorded a lot of videos, a lot of content in here. When I first moved into this apartment complex, not a lot of people ever used this gym. Dang, the 50s are going up like butter today. Edit this workout so it's kind of quick. All the exercises I'm doing 4 sets of 15. I would say this gym got a lot more busy once more people moved in. But there's been a lot of times after long tour trips last year, coming back here, just getting a pump in, having that solitude. It's always been nice. And to be honest, out of all the apartments I've lived in, this has been a pretty decent apartment gym. Growing up on the East Coast, I always wanted to live out west, and all these different states I've lived out west now. I've really enjoyed it. I think I discovered a lot about myself, and I've grown just a ton. Can't believe this chapter is finally coming to a close. I first came out west when I was 17. Came out to LA, saw California. At this point, I've been through Utah like crazy, Nevada, Arizona. Driven through a lot of the states like Colorado and whatnot. We could hit these rear delts, but I think this one's broken the cable machine. It's not heavy, but it's so stiff to move. We're gonna have to do rear delts the old fashioned way. Doing them like this has always kind of made me feel vulnerable. You gotta bend over, get those cheeks out. My ideal way to do rear delts. We're gonna incline the fuck out of this and do 20-30 minutes of cardio. You get that incline all the way up, baby. That speed going. There we go. I don't want to leave, but I do at the same time. I am going to be filming a road trip video because my friend Jason's flying out. Good thing I went to the gym early because someone walked in as I was finishing up my cardio. Now, you may be asking me, how do we feel up after doing some shoulders and cardio? And what other way than getting some crumble cookie? So a slight change of plans since it is first thing in the morning right now. And I just worked out and I did some cardio. I was feeling my stomach and I don't know if I can eat a bunch of sugary cookies for breakfast. And instead I'm gonna go to Waffle Love, which is still in the first town. So when I first moved here, I lived here for 2 years. When I first moved here, I lived in Provo, and right now I live in Orem. And so instead, we're gonna go to my favorite breakfast spot in Provo and actually get some protein and stuff. At Waffle Love, I get this waffle and egg sandwich. It has waffle sandwich bread, I guess, and eggs and bacon, and it's really fire sauce on it. So I'm gonna treat my body, and then we'll go eat a Waffle Love, and then we'll go to my favorite little spot to chill. We'll go to one of my favorite spots in Provo. I just don't know if I can do cookies this early in the morning. We've made it to Waffle Love, the best breakfast spot in all of Utah. All right, we've successfully secured our Waffle Love, and now we're gonna be going to my favorite like little spot in Provo. So as you can see, we've made it to the river park. It's like a river walking trail. It's beautiful mountains. They got picnic tables over there. I think we're gonna go to the ones over there maybe we'll just go to the ones over here close by to set up. We got our food too. Yeah, but when I lived over in this area, this was probably like my favorite place to come and just like decompress, especially after long trips. It's like a little walking trail over here that goes down pretty far. I think it's like 2 miles or something. It is normally pretty busy, like a lot of people walking around, riding skateboards, bikes, exercising. I filmed quite a few of my videos over here at some points too. I used to ride my skateboard over here. Let's open this up and see what we got. Like I said, a delicious waffle bun, egg, sauce, bacon. Mwah. Nice and juicy. Something I just realized is I have no napkins, no bev, no anything. So God help my soul, because this thing is about to be so messy. Yeah, these sandwiches are so messy, but they're so good. 10 out of 10. This is like the best feeling. Pre-10 a.m. I can hear the river flowing. I've worked out, got out of the house, fire breakfast. If I ate crumble cookies this morning, I probably would have felt like shit for the rest of the day. But this sandwich is fire, even though it's hella messy. I don't know if there are Waffle Loves outside of Utah, but if you're in Utah, you gotta try this. I've been in Utah for like 2 years now, and it's like the longest place I've ever lived, other than like North Carolina, where I grew up. And I've lived all over, but I've only ever lived there like max, like a year. I've been in Utah for 2 years, so that I might go down to the river and wash my hands after this, but like Utah's been my place. Like I feel like a Utahn. I never really infiltrated the Mormons like I wanted to. It is what it is. My friend Jason, he's from Michigan, flying in a couple days. He's gonna like pack the rest of my stuff up, throw some stuff away, and then we're gonna beeline it with my cats from Utah to Michigan. Me and him research back driving. I'm gonna get to Michigan, let my cats out in his house, sleep there, and then go straight from Michigan to Baltimore. It's gonna be a multi-day road trip. Don't worry, because you guys are gonna be coming along with me. Yeah, the only thing that can make this better would be a bev and a napkin. Last bite. I can't even touch my phone, so I'm gonna go wash them in the river real quick. Actually, I see a water spigot over there. Hands are all clean. Imagine like off camera, I cut this, I'm just like, in between there was actually a water spout, and I was just those wait real quick. And oh yeah, bro, does your boy need a bev? This is the area I first lived in when I first moved to Utah. You go that way, there's like a neighborhood, you can walk down the neighborhood. I actually lived in a basement of a house. I just had the basement floor I rented out that way, and I could walk here, but obviously I parked over there since, you know, I don't live here anymore. And then there's this river trail right here, right next to the river. And you can walk it with some like just beautiful mountains. I just spotted some cute puppies cooling off in the water over here. I was trying to record and walk down this path, but it's completely like in the sun and I can't see shit. So when I first moved to Utah, I was coming from Vegas, and it was beginning of 2024. And when I was in Vegas, I actually almost died from smoking a fentanyl-laced blunt that someone had given me. And after I got out of Vegas and moved to Utah, that's when I decided to like commit to finally getting sober. And so I was living in this neighborhood over here. I was like withdrawing really bad and having troubles with wanting to like relapse. And so there was a lot of nights I would come out here because this park's open 24/7. I would just walk this trail at night or during the day, get my mind off things, or just like not be stuck in my house. I stayed in like a basement apartment, so it was really like cramped and like secluded, and it was a little depressing. I enjoyed it. The rent was only like $800, $900 a month, so super cheap, but at the same time, like, it was definitely kind of a place I needed to get out of sometime. And I would come to this park and I would just walk this trail and skateboard it, whatever, just get my mind off of things. The mountains are beautiful, and like right here is the fire department. There's like a training tower for all the firefighters to climb up and down. You can't see shit, but it's been crazy the things I've been able to achieve while living out here in Utah. I see me recording out here, and I think he's like really curious on what I'm doing, because he's ridden past me 3 or 4 times. I'm not even kidding. I wonder if I can catch him turning around. Yeah, it was always super dope to see this. Like, one time I saw them like running up in all their fire gear up and down this little tower thing. And I always wish I had a bicycle to take on this thing, but all I ever had is a skateboard here. So yeah, this is my last time walking this trail, seeing these mountains. It's been a crazy ride, but my goal for once I move out to Baltimore is to definitely keep traveling, keep making content and music. East Coast states are way cheaper, way smaller and closer together, so I'm gonna have to travel more to see more things, do more videos, do more content. So I'm really excited to move back east. That's where I'm from. Home is where the heart is, but I would say Utah had my heart for a little bit. Out west, I just want to say thank you everyone who's joining me on this journey, living out here in Utah, all the things we've accomplished out here, all the memories I've made out here. Learned so much, I've done so much, I've grown so much while living out here, and I can't wait for the next chapter. And hopefully you guys join me for that chapter. So if you're not like and subscribe. Last time I'll say it, it's gonna be sad to leave Utah, but I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited for you guys to come on that future with me. See you guys in the next video. Peace. One last ride in Utah, guys.